I'll just ask you about Levy to start out. I mean, to have a goalie, you're throwing her in for a first game of the season, freshman. She not only gets the win, but gets the shutout. What does that, show a little confidence in her? Is this kind of what you expected a little bit from her? Or?
Well, I think so. I think, when we recruited Abby, we had the idea that, we were going to give her a chance to play. And I think she, as all our goalies have played well as we've gotten ready here to start the season, but I think we were impressed by Abby and her composure and her attitude and how she approached it and her competitiveness in practice, and wanting to stop pucks and making plays. And I think it was interesting with her that when we first started, and I was kidding her one day, I said, you probably see more shots in a week here than you maybe saw in a year at Shattuck. And but she made an adjustment. You could see her adjust to the shooters and make an adjustment of how, her movements and her crispness to stop pucks. But we were going to give her a start. I mean, we wanted to see her play, and we're going to give her opportunity, and she sure did a good job today.
And just in general for you guys, it seemed like as the game went on too, for the other parts of your game seemed to get stronger. I mean, it was a pretty even first period, and she does a good job keeping it at zeros. But then it seemed like you really kind of pushed the pace of the game in the second period. You get the 2 goals, but really also outshoot them. Whatever it was, 13-6, I think it was.
Yeah, well, I think in the second and third we were a little smarter with the puck. I think there was that first period, even though we had played last week, and I thought we saw that in the first period last week, and it was just a little jitteriness and a little hardness to our sticks. We're trying to make plays and trying to do the right thing, but a little bit too much, just like first game anxiety. And I think that evened out in the second, or at least our composure, and we played us more solid there. Yeah, I think they had 10 shots on net in the first period, maybe 12 in the next 2, and I think that had a lot to do with our ability to possess the puck better. We had some offensive zone time, and the best defense is having the puck yourself. And I thought we did a good job of involving our defensemen at the point and using the sidewall to keep possession, keeping it deep. It was a good job.
That's something that I know previous teams have struggled with a little bit, is that maintaining that offensive zone time, it seems, and you got to start the season right. That's a way to do it.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's something that our players understand, that we're trying to do that. Sometimes we get a little fancy out of the blue line there. We're trying a 1-foot drop pass inside the blue line, and it's like, no, that's not the play we need right now. But I think we've gotten smarter to it, and like I say, the big thing is just our ability to have composure when we have the puck, and to understand that, hey, we have it, let's hang on to it, let's protect it, let's support each other so we can keep possession. And like I say, if we keep it down there, that's good defense.
Getting your guys' first win of the season, did you kind of see like a relief off of your players' shoulders at the end of the game, getting that first one underneath the belt, especially in the first game of the year?
Yeah, I don't know. I think last week is how we played against UBC. I know it was an exhibition game, but it was against a college team, and I think there was I think that they wanted to see how it go. They wanted to see how everybody played together. We were playing different combinations. I think today, our girls go in there. They have an excited attitude and energetic, but it's a fun attitude too. And I'm happy with that. If they play well with that, they can prepare any way they want. And I think that's the way it was today. And after the game, they're really excited. They're really excited, but they're also like, hey, we can do this. I mean, they've talked about that, and our team has talked about that, about having success this year and what we're trying to do. So I don't want to have that look like, hey, it's a huge accomplishment. It's a win. It's our first regular season game. But also it's like, hey, we've got to understand that we can get better every day, and we talked about that after the game, that we're going to try to be better in some areas tomorrow.
And then Mariah Gardner scored her first goal of her career. Can you kind of talk about her development as a player and what you see from last season to this season with her?
Yeah, Mariah, like last year, came in and had some injury problems over last summer with her knee and stuff, and it just seemed like she had some bad luck as the season got going on the little things, little injuries that kind of kept her from gaining some traction, and getting into the flow of the game. And we had to keep moving her in and out, and didn't know if she'd be ready because she'd missed some time or what we were doing. And she came in, and since this fall, like, she's been a different effort player, like working a lot harder. I think she's feeling healthy, and it shows in her skating. And I'll tell you that I don't think there's anybody on our team that has, a better head for the game or a feel for the game than Mariah when she has the puck. She hangs on to the puck. She can look people off, defenders to open up passing lanes. And we say, a lot of times with Mariah in practice, all she does is score goals. When she gets a chance to score, she scores. And she showed that today with that chance she had and made some plays. I thought that line was really good for us, her and Brooke Bryant and Claire Budarak. They played with pace, they played with puck possession, and they played with a confidence for, 2 freshmen and a sophomore. It was pretty good. But Mariah's, we're getting her to be a little more loud. Her personality is kind of low key. She doesn't say too much, but she had a great game today. And we were just talking about her before the game about, hey, if she gets a chance, we know Mariah's going to get on the scoreboard. I think she was one of our own returning players that hadn't scored a career goal, and she doesn't even get a chance as a scorer, and she scored a big goal for us today.
And then Rebecca having a senior coming through, and I know she probably was hoping to have a little more production than she had last year, her first year here.
Yeah, I think so. She came back in great shape, and she certainly is a presence on the ice when she has her game going. She's fast. She can move, and she can play with strength and power. And I think we didn't have her. She didn't play last weekend. She was was out of our lineup, but we got her back in there in this week, and so she did a good job today and game-winning goal there. And she's going to play a part for us. We didn't get much power play opportunity, but she's going to be that special teams player for us. So we're happy to have her.
That's good.
All right.